Hello there, it's Monica, the Spiritual Alchemist. The time is 7:11 p.m. where I am right now. When you're watching this, who knows? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I have the Woodland Wardens Oracle here that I'd like to pull from. I don't pull from this too often. It's like numeric numbers, and I'm not really good with numeric numbers, I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know, whoever's watching, I do this my own way. I don't read it intuitively or anything. I just read it, I pull the cards and then I read what's in the book. If I have something to add or a story to tell, that's how I do it. Obviously, you're more than welcome to go watch other tarot, oracle, angel number readers, whatever, Not everyone is going to, be attracted to this type, which is fine. To each his own, right? Yeah. That didn't work so well. Let's do that over. There we go. Better. What's going on? Leave a comment. Tell me what you're up to. Is anybody going school shopping or I don't know? I'm not. My children are grown. I can't see my grandson because of when I went missing. And after I returned, I get it. I'm sure my daughter thinks I'm crazy, insane, whatever. Or maybe she's on her own journey. And I'm not here to judge it. So when I ponder on it too much, of course it hurts. But I saw her father the other day with his wife. And he was asking me if I had heard about her. And I'm like, no, how am I going to hear about her? I said, she doesn't talk to me. I'm going to hear. I mean, even my other daughter, she says that they don't really talk. They kind of like went their separate ways to a degree, total different lifestyles and so forth. But, sometimes you grow apart from people too, even if they're siblings or parents, whatever. Cousins, aunts, uncles. I've distanced myself from all of my family except for my oldest, my youngest, and my brother. My mother's gone, my father's gone. They were never married. And when my father was on his deathbed, he was barely in my life, and I always wondered why wouldn't a father want to be around his daughter? Maybe he wasn't capable of being a father, and I had to come to terms with that. I had a lot of issues growing up with self-worth. I don't care what anybody says, it affects children. It really does. Some people say, oh no, it doesn't. People need to get over that. And no, you can't. Like everybody who has mother issues, father issues, sexual abuse, whether it was family members, somebody outside of the family, whatever. Yeah, people need to heal. It's time to start healing. It really is. It's time to start speaking the truth, though, about a lot of things. A lot of things. It's the only way we learn how to heal is speaking our truth. Keeping it in causes health issues. That it does. So with that being said, let's pull. I don't know if you can see it. I like this deck too. I don't use it that often. I don't know why I like to shuffle like that. One more, right? Here we go. Anyways, Sorry that it's shaking. My thing, I put it on my visor, and it typically goes on the rear view mirror. My phone holder typically goes over the rear view mirror, but I stuck it on the visor, and it's a little loose there now because it's been. You can typically put it on your visor as well, but because it's stretched, it's loose. The thing that hooks over to clamp onto it or clamp over the rear view mirror or the visor. It's stretched out for the visor. Anyways. Let's see what's Spirit. Can we get a card or two or whatever's necessary, please? And thank you. I feel like I need to go to the car wash every day to vacuum my car. Doing Uber. And it's not nice. Sometimes people just leave trash in your car. I mean, I get it. You're dealing with the public. But have some common decency. You know, respect for other people's belongings. Not that you need to hear this. I don't know. Sticks out, that one, and this one. So we have 3 that I chose from. I'm gonna have to pause just because I'm not good with numeric numbers. Wow. Roman numerals. I don't know them. I mean, yeah, you can see it's on the card. Anyways, we have the lizard and the pitcher plant. I don't know if you've ever seen a pitcher plant. It collects water, and sometimes that's where insects fall in. And I believe, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that the pitcher plant kind of eats the nutrients because the insect can't get out. It usually drowns or whatever from the water, and then what's left, the plant actually eats the nutrients or the protein from the insect. I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe that's how that goes. It kind of reminds me of the Venus flytrap to a degree. We have the elk and the ash. The elk and the ash. The duck and the chrysanthemum. Oh wait, I didn't leave the things. The lizard and the pitcher plant. Stagnation. The elk and the ash. Strength. It's at the very bottom there. I don't know if you can see it. And then the duck and the chrysanthemum is luck. I can't really see from there. So I'm going to pause it and then find the pages and then come back and read it to you. Hold on. Okay, found them. The lizard and the pitcher plant. The meaning is stagnation. The carnivorous pitcher plant traps its prey within its leaves. Those are leaves? I thought that was... Okay, whatever. Within its leaves, like the picture part of it. Picture mean like when you pour something from a picture. The lizard, which is occasionally... The lizard, which may occasionally find itself ensnared in a pitcher plant's trap, has come to represent death and resurrection. Wow. I didn't know the lizard. Okay. You learned something new. I thought it was just insects. Whatever. Represent death and resurrection, as it possesses the unique ability to drop its tail when stuck. That I know, it grows back. A new tail can grow in the old one's place, though it is never quite the same as the original. Upright, which is, they're all upright. You may be feeling stuck, frozen in place, or without an escape. Reflect on the lizard's ability to shed and regrow its tail. There may be things in your life you can leave behind, making way for new growth. That's that one. And then the second one was the elk and the ash, which is strength. That's the card meaning. Elk are colossal creatures crowned with substantial antlers, known to cover great distances over difficult terrain. They are symbols of strength and endurance. Likewise, ash trees are sturdy and resolute, able to flourish even in harsh environments. Upright, which the card is, all three of them came out upright because my cards are all upright. If they happen to turn while I'm shuffling, or in transport and whatever, because I keep them in my car and I bring them home and back and forth, things get shuffled around. Upright, you are called to gather your strength ahead of a challenge. Face it with confidence in your own stamina. Tame any unruly elements that try to derail you. And last but least, the duck and the chrysanthemum, luck. The meaning of the card is luck. The phrase lucky duck isn't just a light-hearted rhyme. Ducks can be symbols of good fortune. In ancient Egypt, ducks were associated with riches, especially gold, and frequently given as offerings to the gods. Likewise, the chrysanthemums, bursting forth with long and elegant petals, signify abundance. Luck can be a fickle and mysterious force, but it is also, as Roman philosopher Seneca once mused, what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Upright, you are on the brink of good fortune. Be open to situations that may bring about positive transformation. So, I want to thank you for letting me pull those cards for you. I hope you found some encouragement or whatever need is necessary for you at this time. It may be one card, it may be two cards, it may be all three. Maybe none of them apply to you. If you know someone who might want to hear that, you can pass it on, share it, maybe subscribe and like, or not. Again, my messages will go to who needs them. I appreciate your time for watching, for either liking, commenting, but just watching. Thank you. I appreciate you. Until next time, this is Monica, the Spiritual Alchemist. Take care.